Hello, beautiful people of YouTube. It's Pixelated Apollo. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to this very awesome Medieval 2 Total War online battle, a free-for-all. And this one is sent in by Spartacus 482. So thank you for the battle replay. I appreciate it. And he is commanding the Moors. He's going to lead them into battle, and he's bringing a very cool army. He's got some camel gunners, and camel gunners are probably the most OP unit in the game. But I'm really excited to see them in action because they're camel gunners. What is better than camel gunners? Men with guns that are riding on camels. That is just the most amazing thing ever. And we have Byzantine over here. His name is Snake, so Sneaky Snake, commanding another very cool faction, one of my favorites, the Byzantine Empire. And we have Scotland, another awesome faction, commanded by the Homicidal Cat, which is a very cool name. So he's bringing the noble pikemen into battle. And we have the Timurids. And looking at these armies, I'm pretty sure the rules were no rules, because Byzantine Empire had some arty. Timurids have elephants. And by the way, the Timurids are commanded by Brasidas, I think is how you pronounce his name. I could be mistaken. You guys know me. I'm Apollo, and I mispronounce everything. But let's go ahead and look at the Moors army here. In the front row, he's got four peasant crossbowmen. Couldn't say it. But yeah, don't let the name confuse you. They're not really peasants. They're undercovered elite professional units. They're very good crossbow units, one of the best in the game. They have ridiculous range. So a good pickup there. We've got 4 dismounted Christian guard, and they're hiding right now. This is why I love the Moors so much. They've got the peasant crossbows, they've got the Christian guard, they've got the camel gunners, which most of the time they are not allowed because they're so good. So he has 2 camel gunners, which is a good number. And he has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 mounted Christian guard, which they're decent. And we have the general's bodyguard, and we have some Hashashim, some battlefield assassins here, hiding under the trees. There's a lot of trees in this battlefield. Now, because there's a lot of trees, a lot of units are hidden, so I'm not going to be able to look at all the armies here. But looking at what I can see, we have a ballista from the Byzantine Empire. We've got some Byzantine guard archers. He has some peasants, 2 units of peasants, and he has a general's bodyguard and another ballista. So we'll see how this army turns out. And we have Scotland over here. Let's see, he's got some noble Highland archers, very cool. And he has some noble pikemen, about 3 that I can see, and a general's bodyguard. We will look at their armies more once they start moving. And looking at the Timurids, we have like 2 elephants. I think one has the general, I think. He's like, maybe he's hiding in the trees here. I can't tell. But we have two elephants, which is going to be so much fun to watch. And in the front lines here, he's got some Afghan Javis. Let's see, about 3 or 4 units of them. And he has some Sabadar militia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, or maybe just 4. It's really hard to tell in these trees. And then he has some dismounted heavy lancers. Very cool unit. 1, 2, 3 or 4 units of them. I love the Timurids / Mongols. Pretty much the same faction. They have really cool armor and uniforms. Really cool faction. And he's bringing a lot of cav. Let's see. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 3 Kharazimian cav. I slaughtered that name. And then he has some Mongol heavy lancers, about 4 of them. So let's go ahead and play this. So this is a fairly long battle. It is a free-for-all, and free-for-alls can be somewhat long. And right now the players are just deciding who they want to attack. And the Byzantine, they claim the Mongols. And look at all the cav. Let's see, we've got some missile cav, 2 units. He's got some cataphractoi. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of them. And he's got more missile cav. So 1, 2, 3. So 5 units of missile cav. And look at this. Look at this charge. He's going to try to get the Moors off guard here. And the Moors, they're going to countercharge his charge. Now you really got to get these guns. Look at them go. They're already firing. You got to get them moving though. Get them to the flank. shoot at the enemy's flank, and I'm not sure why he charged forward his missile cav, but he did, and they are breaking already. But the cataphractoid here, they should do a pretty good job. And he's going to try to, like, nice charge there with the Christian guard, trying to charge after the missile cav. He's trying to just silence them and get them in melee because they're not as effective in melee. But here comes his camel gunners. Oh, I love them. I love them. Look at them fire. They're just wild. It's like the wild. It's like the Wild West here. Yeah, they're going nuts. They are going nuts. They're cowboys. And here comes the infantry from the Byzantine Empire. Look at this. He's got his, let's see what he has. He's got some, well, actually these are guard archers, but they can fight as infantry. Then he's got some Varangian guard. Gotta love them. See, about 4 units of them. But the cav battle is still going on, and the Christian guard, look at this. Looks like they're gonna win this cav engagement, and now the infantry is getting involved. So big mistake here by the Byzantine Empire. I think he just rushed forward a little too quickly. His infantry was a little bit too far behind. The Moors infantry was really close, so he could support his cav much faster than the Byzantine Empire. But let's go ahead and glance over at what is going on over here. It looks like the Timurids are going to do a little cheap shot there and sneak his heavy lancers over to the flank of the Moors and Byzantine Empire. But we do have, oh my god, look at the elephants. They are just causing chaos. And oh, look at all the skirmishing going on by the Timurids. We've got some noble swordsmen. He needs to get them engaged. They're much better fighting than just standing there. But ooh, look at this flank here into the Scottish. But let's head back because I want to focus mostly on Spartacus's battles. He's doing a great job. He's wrapping around the Byzantine Empire with cav and infantry. And let's do a slow-mo here so we can get a better view. Sorry, this is a little framey because of all of the trees and stuff. But look at this. Got the Hashashim in the mix. They're going to do a very good job fighting the Varangian Guard. Got the dismounted Christian Guard going after the peasants, getting some easy kills. And we have some cav going after Byzantine Guard archers. So really good job here by the Moors. Just outflanked the Byzantine Empire, outmaneuvered them, and his position was just a lot better than the Byzantine Empire. But you got to give a lot of credit to the Byzantine Empire. A lot of credit to Snake for being very aggressive. I love aggressive play. I'm a very aggressive player myself, which can be my downfall sometimes. But we do have the elephants breaking already. Look at this. Look at that. That is pretty surprising. Not sure what he did with his elephants, but they are pretty much gone from this battle. Oh wait, there's another unit here, so that's good. I want to make sure to get some good content of or good camera views of the Timurids or whatever, so you can see the elephants, because it's not too often that you get to see elephants, because most of the time they're against the rules. But let's do another slow-mo shot here of this massive infantry. Look at the archers. See, I think I like the Timurids better than the Mongols because of their red and black color scheme. It's really nice. And we have the Sabadar militia with their little axes out, causing chaos for the Scottish. And we just got engagements all over the place. So let's go back to normal speed. We've got some noble pikemen trying to get the cav engaged there. Oh, he's going to be in trouble here, though. Look at this. He's losing a lot of cav. In Scotland, they're just getting overwhelmed and outflanked. That's the difficult thing about pikemen. It's really hard to fight Timurids with pikemen because pikemen are really slow. Oh, no. There goes the Moorish general. Dead. Good flank with the elephants. Look at what the elephants can do, guys. This is why they're banned most of the time. Just madness. Complete madness. And let's head back over to the other side. I think the Timurids are going to win that engagement, and I'm pretty sure the Moors are going to win this. They still have to clean up some very sneaky units here that do not want to give up. Some missile cav, trying to get them off the battlefield. The Byzantine, they brought a lot of missile cav, but the best way to do that is, there you go, get your camel gunners, get your crossbows in range, and just watch them fall like flies. They're no match for camel gunners. Nothing is a match to camel gunners, and he should be glad that he brought camel gunners, because they're really good at breaking elephants, scaring off the elephants. Crossbows are getting ready, but let's go back to this other engagement because it's a little bit more cinematic, I guess you could say. It's still a really close battle. The Scottish have better infantry, but they really need to control their flanks, which they're not really doing that. The Timurids are just having a massive flank here. And look at, we've got some general's bodyguard from the Byzantine Empire. I'm not sure what he's doing. Is the general in this? I don't think so. Oh yes, here he is. Just getting some easy kills, I guess. And here we go, another elephant charge. Oh my god. Oh, he killed some of his own men there. Look at, oh my god, I love elephants. See, no rules games can be pretty fun. As long as you're not competitive about it, you know, you just sit back and you just have fun with these units. It's certainly a very, oh, dead elephant. Certainly a really fun match so far. So the elephants are down to 3, and they are eager and warmed up. So I don't think they're going to break anytime soon. But Scotland doing a good job here. Like, honestly, I think Scotland, they're coming back. I envision them breaking a lot quicker. But the Timurids, they have weak infantry. The Sabadar militia are really good infantry, though, / archers. Really good at fighting. But I think this one is still going to be a Scottish victory. I don't know. Oh, there goes the Byzantine general. For some reason, just fighting in this engagement, because, you know, why not? You might as well just fight. Oh, we've got some breaking here. This is a complete turnaround. Complete turnaround. Let's go back over here, see what's going on over here. Again, we just have scattered Byzantine units all over the place. So this was pretty... What? We have elephants up here? What happened? What happened? How did I miss this? There's dead elephants near the Moors and Byzantine engagement. So I guess he sent some elephants this way. This is just a fun match. I'm glad. I wish I had more videos of matches like this, because they're just goofy and a lot of fun. So we've got some axemen here fighting the Javies / dismounted heavy lancers. It's still not over. This is anyone's game. But I think this is going to be a Scotland victory, because the position of his archers are really good here, getting easy kills. His noble Highland archers, really badass unit. Oh, there goes the general. Death from pikes, noble pikemen. Oh wait, you know, actually this one isn't over yet. If I was Scotland, I would regroup all my infantry and try to form up in front of my archers. And there goes a Byzantine ballista, because why not? Byzantine's like, you know what, I'm going to try to get as many kills as I can. Let's shoot down these elephants. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh! Oh, very good. Oh, and the ballista to top it off. Very good elephant charge here. This is really good here. I would send, well, I don't know. It's a tough move because most of the Timurid cav is dead, so they don't really have an option. You can't charge down these archers, so you just got to charge them with infantry and hope for the best. Noble Highlanders, or noble Highland archers are decent in melee, so it's going to be a tough fight for the Timurids, but it looks like Scotland's, he's going to run away. Let's see here. They're really just slaughtering themselves. There's really no winner in this engagement at all. Wow. Was that the Scottish general? He died charging into Javies. Wow. That is just some bad luck. What a bizarre game indeed. I'm loving every minute of it though. I am loving every minute. What is the, like Byzantine ballista just in the middle of nowhere, just firing at two armies that shouldn't even concern him at this point. And the Moors, look at them. They're looking pretty good. I think this one's definitely in their favor. Let's see if the Byzantine can try to weaken them a little bit more. Let's see, doing a good job with the crossbows, zoning out this missile cav. And what is going on over here? Camel gunners now engaged in melee. Just trying to silence the missile cav. Just bringing so many missile cav. It's a really tough task. And we have peasants, noble peasants charging in, and that breaks the camel gunners. But the good news is that he will not need camel gunners for the elephants because all the elephants are dead because Scotland killed the elephants. But let's just take a second and look at the carnage of this battlefield. Dead elephants just rotting. Just, it would smell horrible. Scottish troops versus Timurid troops. A battle you would never see in real life. They would never meet on the battlefield, but it makes for a great video and a great match. Just seeing, you know, like a what if kind of thing. What would happen if Scotland fought the Timurids? Of course, this isn't historically accurate because these aren't historically accurate armies, but nonetheless, very fun to watch. And we're at this point going to fast forward because the two armies are pretty much done. Scotland is going to take victory here. We still have angry elephants. Oh, they're dead. Oh, they're dead. So Scotland taking the victory over here against the Timurids just barely with 4 units left. 4 archer units. So this is clearly going to be a victory for the Moors. And the Moors are going to charge this ballista with some cav here. But the cool thing about artillery crew is that they have very high morale and they don't break easily. So they might, if they get some lucky hits here, survive this cav charge. But it doesn't look like it. The Christian Guard are just too much for them. And again, we have Byzantine being a thorn. Look at all the dead cav. Okay, so there's like 3 calves standing amongst a bunch of dead Byzantine cav. What a match. I am really glad I picked this replay. Thanks again, Spartacus, for this really bizarre battle. That I would love doing battles like this, like crazy free-for-alls with ridiculous rules. Again, not being competitive, because if you're competitive, there's no way to make this fair with the kind of rules that they're playing with. So it's all about having fun. So we're going to fast forward here. And I think the Moors are going to regroup. But it's pretty obvious that Scotland will not be able to handle the Moors. I think what Scotland and the Timurids, what they should have done was stop fighting and teamwork, you know, group up, teamwork, and fight the Moors army together and then fight each other again, because that's their only hope of beating the Moors, because they're the healthiest army so far after the first battle. Alright, so let's let this fast forward. I think the Moors are going to be pretty careless here. They don't really need to be careful. All they have to do is charge their Christian Guard into the archers. Get in loose formation if you want, just trying to prevent death from arrows. There's a cav charge. Glorious cav charge. Look at that. Up and dead. And here comes another cav charge from the General's Bodyguard. Just trying to get them off the battlefield. Saving lives. And here comes the Christian Guard to seal the deal. But well done here by Scotland. Just turning the battle around. Honestly, I thought the Timurids had that one, but Scotland's very professional infantry, well, they're the ones that turn this around. Also, good play with the noble Highland archers. And they're going to break. They're just tired. They're winded. They fought a long battle against elephants. Not much you can do. And he's going to flank around with infantry here. Or maybe not. Oh, here he comes. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. This one was definitely bizarre. And for all the viewers who are wanting more Siege content, I'm working on it. Siege battles can be very iffy because people quit out, or it's really laggy or not very competitive. So I'm trying to get Siege content. Just look out for it. And thank you, Spartacus, for the battle replay. He got the second most kills, but he was the last man standing. Snake only getting 590. He charged forward, took a risk, and it didn't work out. And again, Timurids and Scotland just really chewing each other up, and really nobody won that battle, but Scotland did have units left over. So good game to all players. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun, and I will see you next time.